honor, integrity, decency, strength of the inner core. These are the traits an executive producer of Friday Night Weekly are supposed to possess. Some indisputably have, and some, well, not so much. My name is Reuben Glaser, special reporter of the Reuben Report, and thank you for joining me here for this very special edition of the Reuben Report, where we will take a brief look back at the rich history of the executive producers of Friday Night Weekly. After all, as John Keats once said, he ne'er is crowned with immortality who fears to follow where airy voices lead. Friday Night Weekly had its humble beginnings in a basement that was occupied using the Finders Keepers rule. The core four consisted of Ryan Dewerth, Reuben Glaser, Matthew Henry, and Jozef Kyle Ricards. In retrospect, historians stringently claim that these four perfectly exemplified both the 7 deadly sins and the 4 cardinal virtues. It's regretful, but Jozef used this bully pulpit to stonewall his way into the executive producer position. This was a nightmare that would last 15 whole episodes.
Kyle's attitude was a little brash.
Richards, a Dutchman, was born in the box-cutting district of Dewerth, which explains the accent and the take-no-prisoners attitude. Taking excerpts from Chucky Startman's New York Times best-selling book, Roll Call, we have learned that the Richards period was significantly worse than we previously thought. Richards is said to have had a proclivity for buying a lot of food for everybody just to throw it out in the garbage can in front of all of them. Richards was also somehow able to secure a pet dingo that he called Crush, that was specifically taught to chase Ryan the PA around and corner him and bark at him until Ryan sang a song. Did Jozef strike you?
Yes. He did strike me. He said, "Matt Henry, I'm going to strike you in the face," and then he did it.
But the tyranny of Richards, thankfully, would be short-lived, with the long overdue entrance of the change FNW desperately needed. His name was Glen Popple, and he had the looks, professionality, and foresight to really bring Friday Night Weekly to its full potential. Pretty much, he was the damn tits.
Uncle Glen, I mean, he's done it all. He's done things that this company has never even seen before.
Plagued by scandal and recoiling from his recent ouster, Richards allowed himself a chance to try and clear the air in an interview with the Burlingame Chronicle, where he was quoted as saying, "Pride makes a man do curious things. I pray to my God that you'll someday understand." Well, as a person who had been personally victimized by Richards himself, I'll be the first to tell you that I do not understand and will not understand, because Reuben Glaser does not put up with bullies. Long live Glen Popple! This special edition of the Reuben Report has been made with the consent of Chucky Startman and attorney Charles S. Blackberg.